You must be Mr. Jiang Shushin.
Why yes, that's me.
Congratulations, your distant relative overseas left you an inheritance totaling 10 million yuan.
10 million?
Stop smoking. The village store needs gas. Hurry up and deliver it. Are you deaf, Shushing? Shushing, Shushing. Gas delivery.
Coming! Yupon. Do I really have to call you Brother Shushing before you'll do anything?
Brother Shushing, Brother Shushing. You really think you're such a big deal? What a joke.
Shushing still delivering gas cylinders in the village.
Yeah. Aunt Sheen.
Perfect. My son asked me to tell you not to come to the family dinner in a few days.
Why?
Why? Your uncle is hosting some important friends. Dressed like that, are you trying to make the Gu family lose all face?
I can change clothes. I can just sit in the corner.
This isn't about your clothes. Do you even know how to network? Enough. Stop causing us trouble.
Shushing. Put down what you're doing for now.
What's wrong? There's something I need to tell you.
What is it?
The company just called. Village gas sales are too low. They're shutting down the gas station.
Shutting it down? Then what am I supposed to do?
By the end of this month, it'll all be over.
Shushing.
It's the higher-ups' decision. There's nothing I can do. Finish this month and start looking for a job.
Going there dressed like that. Are you trying to disgrace the whole Yuanshan family?
My life's already a mess. What else could they scam me out of? Let's see what they want.
Hello, this is EverTrust Law Firm.
Did you call me just now? You got the wrong person. I don't have money to scam.
Are you Mr. Jiang? I'm not a scammer. I'm a lawyer, and I have a case for you. A distant relative of yours passed away in Sanya and left you a huge inheritance. You need to come verify it as soon as possible.
Yes.
We've drafted an inheritance confirmation letter. What's your email? I'll send it.
W. Watson email?
I'll text it to you. Come to the law firm tomorrow at 10 a.m. The address will be sent shortly.
Okay.
Ones, tens, hundreds, thousands.
A million. 10 million.
Shushing, wanna go? The construction site needs people to haul bricks.
I'm in.
Leave your ID with me first. There's a $100 deposit. Give it to me with the fee.
You need a deposit just to work?
Brother Shushing, are you going? Hurry up. Don't hold us back from making money.
Sir, could you let me start first? Take the deposit out of first paycheck. I lost my job. I have no money on me.
Site rules. No deposit, no job.
Hello, do you have an appointment?
I'm here to see Lawyer Xing. My name is Jiang Shushing.
So you're Mr. Jiang. Hello. Attorney Lin is waiting for you. Please follow me.
Mr. Jiang. Come in, please. Before we disclose the will, I need to verify the information you received. May I ask how much you were told the inheritance is worth? The information is correct. Mr. Jiang, it seems you're the heir we've been looking for. This is the preliminary inheritance confirmation document. Before you sign it, I suggest, until all the procedures are complete, you must keep this absolutely confidential. All right, Mr. Shushin, once you sign this document, we can begin the next step.
Can I get the money now?
Per procedure, the document just signed must be sent to the city notary office to be notarized.
How long will that take in the city?
Preparing materials and booking the notary office take time. It can't be done in a day or two.
It takes that long?
Mr. Shushin, during the waiting period, I stress my advice again, keep this confidential.
Why does it have to be confidential?
I handled a case once. A client inherited a house, word spread, and distant relatives unheard from for decades came crawling out. Some forged debts. The lawsuit lasted 2 years. That was one house. You'll inherit 10 million. Do you understand what I mean?
Understood, Attorney Lin Cheng.
Good. You never know what people think. Protecting yourself means protecting assets. Here's my card. See me in a few days.
Thank you, Attorney Lin Cheng.
You're welcome.
Brother Zhang.
Shushing. Didn't I tell you to rest first? Not busy now. I'll call when it is. Come get your pay at the end of the month.
I want to borrow some money. Borrow money? Just 500? I need to go into the city in a couple of days for a personal matter.
What kind of business takes 500 in the city?
It's personal.
Here, I'll deduct it from last month's pay.
Thanks, Brother Zhang.
Hey, Shushing, something's off with you today. Find some money? You're practically floating.
No. I had a good night's sleep.
Really?
Yeah.
All right, go on.
Aunt Sheen,
Did your cousin tell you what I asked him to?
what else could it be?
About finding you a job. I had your cousin save you a spot at the logistics warehouse. It's loading and unloading, so don't complain that it's hard work. You'd make at least 2,000 a month. That's better than delivering gas tanks for 700 or 800, isn't it? Report in tomorrow, no delays. You hear me? Go report in town tomorrow. Don't be ungrateful.
Aunt Sheen, save that blessing for someone else. I'm afraid I can't handle it. How long do we have to wait after the notarization? What if something goes wrong in the meantime? I need to ask Lawyer Lin. Is there any way to speed it up? Sister Chin, a pack of cigarettes. The usual.
Shusheng, you struck it rich. Buying cigarettes with a bill that big? You still owe for cigarettes and noodles from before. $12.50. I'll deduct it directly.
Alright.
Your gas station is shutting down. Find a new way out. Ask your cousin Guyan for help. He's the manager of Faryan Logistics in town now.
My business is none of your concern. After traveling all this way, if this doesn't work out, we'll lose this money too.
Next stop, City Notary Office.
Next stop, City Notary Office.
Applicant number 2507, Jiang Shusheng. Please proceed to window 3. Inheritance notarization. Let's verify ID. Are you sure you're accepting the inheritance willingly?
Yes,
You confirm there was no coercion or false statement.
I confirm.
For the inheritance notarization certificate, card or cash? All set. The notarization is. We've also sent the relevant documents to Evertrust Law Firm.
The notarization is done, but we still need to wait for the money. These next few days are the most dangerous.
Notarization, inheritance notarization certificate.
Mr. Shusheng, you're here. Lawyer Lin Jing is waiting for you. Lawyer Lin Jing, Mr. Jiang Shusheng is here.
Okay. I'll take him to the conference room right away. Mr. Jiang Shusheng, this way, please.
Mr. Jiang Shusheng. Everything is ready. This is the asset appraisal and final settlement report. After final confirmation by the notary office and our review, the estate you inherited, after all applicable taxes and fees have been deducted, the net value is 10 million yuan. Congratulations, Mr. Jiang.
Thank you.
But since it's such a large amount, it has to clear the anti-money laundering review. It'll take at least 5 business days before you receive it.
10 million and wait 5 days?
Also, the bank card you're currently using has a daily incoming transfer limit too low for this payment. You need to open a new private bank account.
These next days are the most dangerous. You have to stay calm.
Lastly, regarding the service address for all legal documents and how we contact you going forward, would you like to use the Longo Village address on file or make other arrangements?
Don't send anything to where I live. For all contact, just call my cell.
A wise decision, Mr. Jiang. What you need to do now is manage this first sum of money. Prove that you're capable. Then you won't have to worry about the rest. Please sign this final inheritance confirmation. Also, I must remind you once again, until the money is in your hands, and until you're fully prepared, keep this absolutely confidential.
I understand. Thank you, Attorney Lin. Protecting wealth. Much harder than getting it. Let's get something good to eat.
What can I get for you?
The signature burger combo.
That's 32 yuan. For 5 more, upgrade to a large soda and fries?
No. Upgrade it and add an order of onion rings.
Sure. That'll be 45 yuan.
Keep the change. So this is a burger? It's not even that good.
Hey, Shushing. It really is you. My dad's in the car. He just got back from the provincial capital. You probably barely recognize him now.
Uncle.
You were only 14 when your dad left, right?
Yeah, it's been so many years.
What are you doing these days?
Delivering gas cylinders in the village.
Oof. Delivering gas cylinders? How much do you make a month?
$1 for each cylinder delivered. Enough to get by, anyway.
Young people can't just settle for getting by. You need ambition. Look at your cousin. He's already manager at Yuanyan Logistics. You two are about the same age. Why is there such a huge gap between you?
People aren't all the same.
What you just said is exactly what your father said back then. People aren't all the same? And what happened? You swore you'd make it, but in the end.
Stop it.
Why can't I say it? Your father was useless, a coward his whole life. You're like,
What happened to my dad? Don't bring it up again.
why can't I bring it up? Your mom is my own sister. Can't I teach my good-for-nothing nephew a lesson for her? Look at this dump you're living in. Look at shabby clothes. Who are you doing right by? Your aunt told me. She found you a job as a loader. Why haven't you gone? He won't even answer his phone. What good are you for? Poof. Just looking at you makes me mad. You're hopeless.
What is it?
Shushing, that's how my dad is. Don't take it to heart.
Let's talk business.
Okay. It's about the family dinner. Come by in a few days if you want. But don't come empty-handed. Here's my advice.
What else?
My mom also specifically asked me to tell you. She said the table will be full of important business partners that day. You'd better dress up, if you don't have anything suitable. Come by my place first. I'll give you $200 to buy some decent clothes.
Why waste breath on him? Tell him, if he's got no skills, he shouldn't enter the Yuanshan family store. That's the Yuanshan family rule.
I understand. Brother Zhang.
Shushing, what's gotten into you? You won't answer your phone, and we couldn't find you at work. Do you want your pay?
I had business in the city.
What personal business? You didn't let me know. Several village families need gas. You didn't make deliveries, and nearly filed a complaint. One complaint means we work a week for nothing.
I'll deliver it tomorrow.
You said tomorrow yesterday, too.
I mean it this time.
Something feels off. Can't put my finger on it. You looked half asleep. Why have your eyes been shining like a wolf's these 2 days? Did you get yourself into trouble?
No. Soon. Only a few days left.
I just can't understand it. How could my sister give birth to something like him? He's in his 30s, holed up in this dump. Look, the sun's already up, and he's still asleep. He'll ruin the Yuanshan family's reputation.
Don't be mad. We have important guests today. Let's get back and prepare. Just stay away from him from now on. Gu Yang, especially you, stop calling him for no reason.
Got it, Mom. Dad, keep it down. Dump has terrible soundproofing.
What if he hears? He's a loser. Are we not allowed to say it? If it weren't for your grandpa's sake, I wouldn't even acknowledge him as my nephew.
4 days.
Just 4 more days.
Shushing.
What?
Got your eye on that Willian yet? 1 bottle costs more than monthly salary. Give it a try.
2 bottles of Erguotu.
Erguotu isn't cheap either. Do you have the money? Don't tell me you're buying on credit again.
Keep the change.
Well, the sun rose in the west today. You're being generous. Hey, not enough. You're still 20 short, Shushing.
Shushing is here. Come in. We've been waiting for—
Bro.
Shusheng is here.
Uncle.
Yang. I heard you raised Yuanyan Logistics revenue target for this year. By another 20%.
the market's doing well, and the new business lines are getting good feedback. Don't worry.
Listen to this. This is the kind of drive you need in life. We're both kids from the same village. But you still need some backbone. Ever since your dad passed away, I've always worried about you. You deliver gas cylinders in the village every day, $1 per cylinder. Even if you work to the bone, how many can you deliver a day? Thought about your future?
Things are pretty good now.
Good. What do you mean, good? You make so little in a month. You can't buy decent clothes. And you call that good? If you had any ambition at all, I wouldn't have to hide my old face in shame.
Second brother.
All right. The food's getting cold, let's eat. Shushing, everyone here today is an important client of your cousin's. The main table is all business talk. You'd just be bored listening. They're all workers from the logistics company. They've got a table in the corner. Go eat with them. You'll feel more at ease.
Aunt Cheen.
What is it now?
That's not what you said on the phone.
What did I say on the phone? Don't tell me you want to sit at the main table, on equal footing with these big bosses. Shushing, you need to know your place. You're lucky we even invited you. The food's all the same. What's there to pick?
Mom, enough. Brother Shushing, don't overthink it. We just want some peace and quiet. Go on, the workers have been waiting forever.
Come on. It's a happy day. Have a taste of this. 10-year Wulianye. My son went to get it for me.
Boss Yuan-chan, you're lucky. Brother Yan is a promising young man.
You flatter me. I don't make that much, a little over 100 grand, but I can still afford good liquor.
Over 100 grand? That's a lot.
You're about as successful as anyone from that village. Come on, drink up.
Second brother.
What's this supposed to mean?
Just a little gift. I heard Uncle likes hard liquor. I bought it especially for him.
Ha!
What dusty shelf did you dig this out of? Are you trying to embarrass our family in front of the guests by putting this on the table?
Jiang Shusheng, I was going to give you a hand, if you were willing. After New Year, work at Far Reach Logistics. I'll have Gu Yan find you a position in the warehouse. It's better than this, at least you'd know right from wrong.
Let me think about it.
Think about what? What right do you have to think? How many years have you been thinking? What have you accomplished? Do you deserve your mom? If your dad were still here.
Dad, it's the holidays. Why argue with a junior? Boss Lee, Boss Wang, we need one more for Mahjong. Let's start.
Yeah, Mahjong. Haven't played in ages. My hands are itching.
You're leaving already?
Yeah. Sis,
Shushing, back from Uncle Guyu and Sean's place? Nothing happened, right? I just called him. It was so noisy over there, and he didn't mention you at all.
I'm fine. Just got home.
That's good. Shushing, I know you're upset. But listen to your sister. Uncle's got a sharp tongue. Giving you a job at Yuanyang Logistics is already a favor for Mom's sake.
Don't
be stubborn. Legitimate company, even if only as a driver. Or a warehouse manager, it's still better than being out there. This is your chance. You need to take it.
I know, sis.
Don't just say you know. You need to make something of yourself, or no one can help you. Think about how mom used to teach us.
Yeah, I will.
Alright, I won't say any more. Get some rest early.
Okay.
It used to take over half an hour to get here from the west end of the village. Now it takes 7 minutes. As long as you work hard for the boss with the market like...
I deliver gas cylinders.
Are you crazy? Do you know what you're saying?
I do. Aunt Lon.
They're waiting in the living room. Just say what I taught you. You're already 32. Quit making trouble for no reason. Suqing, sorry to keep you waiting. Let me introduce you. This is my nephew, Jiang Shusheng, the one I told you about.
Hi.
You two talk. Young people have more in common. I'll go cut up some fruit.
Qinlon told me you work for Yuanyang Logistics.
She's giving me too much credit. I work at a gas supply station in Longdo Village.
A gas supply station? What do you do there?
I deliver gas cylinders. $1 per delivery.
Delivery. Does your job come with benefits? Are you contract or full-time?
I'm lucky if I get paid. What benefits? I didn't sign a contract either, just a temp job, I get.
How much do you make a month?
It's unstable. Depends on cans I deliver daily.
Roughly?
8 or 900. Sometimes work is scarce, so my family has to help out.
8 or 900.
Yeah.
What about a house? Do you own a place?
Yeah. There's a house in Longdo Village. It's ours, over 100 square feet.
What about a car?
No car. I take the bus. It's better for the environment.
Savings? Forget it. 8 or 900 isn't enough for food, and I expected you to have savings? Must be losing my mind.
I really couldn't save any money.
Sorry, I just remembered I have something to do. I need to go.
Hey, Suqing, you just sat down.
No need, Aunt Lon. Let's talk another day.
Jiang Shusheng. You did that on purpose, didn't you? Do you think it's fun messing with me? Do you think it's fun messing with me?
She asked me about house, car, and savings. I was just telling the truth.
What did I tell you before? Just dress it up a little. Is it so hard to say you're a technical consultant at Yuanyang Logistics?
Lies always get exposed someday.
That's a problem for later. You couldn't get through an opening. What future are you talking about? Look at yourself. You're not getting any younger.
I've got my own plans.
What did you say?
I said, from now on, you don't need to worry about me anymore.
What do you mean by that?
I'll treat you to dinner in a few days.
You're treating me to dinner? With what? Deliver another 100 gas tanks? What kind of meal would that pay for?
You'll see when the time comes.
You're hiding something from me.
No, I'm not.
Don't give me that. That's the same look you had when you broke Uncle Gu Yuanshan's prized vase as a kid and tried to cover it up.
Aunt Jinlun, I'm really fine.
Stop right there.
What is it?
Tell me the truth. Did you get into trouble out there? Or got tangled up with those scam loans online?
No.
What gives you nerve to say that? You're a gas cylinder delivery man with your own plans. If you're not in trouble, then you must be out of your mind.
My mind is perfectly clear.
Then explain it to me.
When I treat you to dinner, everything will become clear. How much longer do I have to wait? When exactly will it happen? Who is it?
Open the door.
Jiang Shusheng, my mom called me. She was mad, she could barely speak. What the hell did you say to her?
Here. Leftover from dinner with a client. It's yours.
Thanks, Yang.
My dad sent me to ask you one last time. Will you join Yuanyang Logistics or not?
Let's talk in a few days.
A few days again? Have you grown nerve, or lost your mind?
You ruined the blind date mom set up for—
You're brushing me off again.
I have my own plans.
Plans? What plans? Sitting in this dump until you rot?
Let me tell you.
My dad's patience is limited. Plenty of people would kill for that warehouse management trainee job.
Brother. I know you mean well.
This isn't kindness. It's your last chance. Don't push it.
I really can't say right now.
Fine. Let's see what earth-shattering plan you're hiding. Remember to eat the leftovers. Don't waste them.
$10 million. I'm not seeing things. It's real. We're here.
Finally, we're here.
Mom. Your son. Your son is rich now.
Mr. Shushin, please remember. A large inheritance can easily cause family disputes. Until you have full control of the situation. Do not tell anyone, not even those closest to you.
Right. Can't tell anyone. Not yet. No one can know. Mom.
Shusheng. Your aunt called to complain. She said you deliberately ruined the blind date she set up for you.
I was just telling the truth.
Honestly. When are you going to learn some tact? I told you to say you're a technical consultant at Yuanyang Logistics, but you said you deliver gas cylinders. Who'd want to marry you if you talk like that?
I don't want to lie.
Not lying. Strategy. You can't be as honest as your dad. He was honest his whole life and got nothing in the end. Even after he died, people talked behind his back. You understand?
Mom. I know.
I heard the gas supply station is shutting down. Think carefully about your aunt's offer. Work for your cousin. Even if people look down on you, at least you'll earn a paycheck. Why be so stubborn? Forget it. No point talking about this. When you come around, go work at the logistics company. Start from the bottom. It's still better than what you've got now.
Mom. I've decided. I'm not going to work for my cousin.
Why? Why? Shusheng. Tell me the truth. Did something happen to you? Your aunt says you've been acting strange lately, always so secretive. Don't scare me like that.
Mom. I'm fine. I just want to live differently.
What kind of life could you possibly change? Are you planning to go back to wasting your days at home like before?
No. Mom. Just wait and see.
What do you mean?
In a few days, I'll have a surprise for you.
Hey, Brother Shusheng.
Sister Chin, I'm here to settle my tab.
Settle your tab? Let me see. Last month's instant noodles and 2 drinks, $16.50. Well, I'll be damned. You're actually paying your tab on your own.
Keep the change. Get me a carton of these.
You sure? These aren't cheap. For times what you used to smoke.
I'll take it.
100 and scan to pay or cash?
Put it on my tab.
Brother Shusheng, are you sure? You paid back a few bucks and are borrowing 120?
Sister Chin, my camera's broken. Otherwise, I transfer it to you. I won't owe you for long this time.
You're acting strange today. Listen to you, all smooth talk. Honestly, did you get unexpected money?
No. But I won't owe you for long this time. This is the last time I'm buying on credit. After this, you won't get another chance.
Shusheng. Wait. You're acting strange today. The more I think about it, the more it feels off.
Sister Chin, I'm fine.
Your aunt, Chinmon, came to shop and mentioned you. She said you've been acting strange lately. Be honest, did something upset you? Don't mind me nosy. The blind date fell through, but you can't give up on yourself. Remember that old bachelor Lee from our village?
Yeah, I remember him.
He was quite a catch back then, but he was too picky. Now he's nearly 50 and still single. You want to end up like him?
No.
Why not? How are you different from him now?
The difference? It makes all the difference. Just wait and see, Sister Chin. Soon. Everything will be different. Let's go back, Sister Chin. It's time to change. We'll switch once we get the cash. First thing tomorrow. Pay back the surgery money you owe my sister. $10 million. It really is 10 million. I'm not dreaming. I'll take out a little first and send Mom some living expenses. I'll keep the rest for myself.
What can I do for you?
I'd like to withdraw 80,000 in cash.
Manager Zhang, there's a client at window 3 who needs assistance. It's a large amount.
Hello, are you Mr. Jiang? I'm a client manager here. My name is Zhang.
Is my withdrawal done?
Please don't rush, Mr. Jiang. For large transactions, we'll handle it in the VIP room. Mr. Jiang, here's 80,000 in cash. Please check. I noticed a large amount in your account in demand deposits. The interest rate isn't worthwhile. Our bank launched something for clients with over 10 million, a new trust product.
No, I don't understand any of that.
All right, Mr. Jiang. Take care. Feel free to contact me if you need anything.
Look at the phones. What price range are you thinking?
How much is this one?
Great eye. This is the top of the line Pro Max Edition. 2K display, satellite comms, 100 megapixel camera, at 6,800.
6,500. Deal?
Sir, you're a straight shooter. Let's call it friendship price. Want a screen protector and service plan?
Yeah.
Great. Give me your ID, and I'll handle all the paperwork. You'll be able to use it right away.
I'll take this one.
Certainly.
Please come this way to complete the paperwork.
Mr. Jiang, have a seat. We've received the transfer. The car is getting a deep clean.
It'll be ready soon. No rush.
You live in Dragon Gully Village too? You must know Mr. Gu from Far Reach Logistics, right?
Guyang is my cousin.
What a coincidence. Mr. Gu is a regular here. His company's fleet gets serviced here. Please recommend us. We've launched an annual package for corporate clients, with discounts.
If you get the chance. I've barely started spending money, and my connections are already coming through. What do you think of this one?
Sir, that outfit really brings out your presence. Would you like us to dispose of the clothes you changed out of?
No. Find a bag and pack them up. I'm taking them with me.
Mr. Jiang. First, congratulations again.
Attorney Lin asked me to come.
So I could discuss the future asset management plan with you in person. I've reviewed your account information. Mr. Jiang, the roughly 10 million in your account confirmed is coming from the inheritance trust account at Hengxin Law Firm. Once the funds came in, your account was automatically upgraded to our bank's highest tier private banking services. Mr. Jiang, for high net worth clients like you, we have an exclusive trust product. The minimum investment is 3 million, and the expected returns are attractive. If you invest all this money, you'd earn over 100,000 in interest in just 1 year. It's more worthwhile than leaving it in checking account.
No need. Please withdraw another 50,000 in cash for me.
I can withdraw 50,000. But Mr. Jiang, I suggest you think it over. It's a large sum. How about this? I'll assign you a dedicated account manager.
No, I need cash now.
Okay, I'll handle it right away. Mr. Jiang, here's my business. Call me if you need financial services. I'll arrange the withdrawal right away.
Isn't this Brother Shushing? What's this? Where'd you get this sedan?
Good afternoon, Aunt Jangwo. I just bought this.
You bought it? Where'd you get so much money, didn't you?
Get lucky. And make a little money? The pack of cigarettes was 120. Here, I'm paying you back.
Shushing, why you're rich now?
I guess you could say that.
You're just a gas delivery guy. Where'd you get all that money?
The gas station got shut down. The company gave me severance pay.
That's what happened. No wonder. Not bad. Take the money and leave. Don't drag it out. Jiang Shushing, now that you've got some money, you should start thinking about settling down. I'm telling you. One of my niece's coworkers. He works as a clerk in town. He's fair and clean-cut. If you're interested, I can set you two up.
We'll see.
Jiang Shushing, out of your mind?
Sis. What is it? What's wrong, sis?
I should be asking you that. You bought a new car. Where did you get the money? Are you out of your mind?
Sis, listen to me.
Explain what? Don't you know your monthly income? You're about to lose your job, yet bought a car? Did you get a loan shark loan?
No, sis. I've had extra money lately.
Extra money? Don't joke.
Our station shut down, and we got severance.
Severance? Who are you fooling? You're a contract worker. How much severance could you get? Enough? How dare spend money so recklessly?
It wasn't all severance. Mainly, Brother Zhang saw how hard I've worked for him, so he gave me extra.
How much could Brother Zhang give you?
Don't ask. The money's legit. I still owe 80 grand for medical bills. I'll transfer it next month.
I don't want your money. Know what's right. Don't go down the wrong path. Be careful with your spending.
Yeah, I know. We should sell this car. It draws too much attention.
Jiang Shushing, are you calling your sister? Look at that face. Did you two fight? Tell your sister, where did you get all that money?
Sister Chen, my family matters are none of your concern.
Hey, I'm just worried about you. Your sister is worried. You suddenly bought a car, so people worry. I heard you might be mixed up in something shady.
The money came from honest work. I've got things to do. Please move.
That kid is definitely hiding something.
Did you borrow from loan sharks?
Where the hell did you get all that money?
Here, Andy brought you a little something.
10-year liquor. Dad got it through a friend, Wu Yangye. Try it.
Okay.
My son is so thoughtful.
Attorney Lin. Jiang Shusheng. Need a favor.
Buy liquor, Mr. Jian? This is a law firm.
I know. It's not convenient to show up in person right now, and I need the best.
What exactly do you need?
10-year-aged Wuliangye.
Mr. Jian. This vintage of Wuliangye is hard to find on the market these days. And it's very expensive. Are you sure?
Money isn't an issue. I need it. I need it today.
Xiao Zhou, arrange 2 bottles of 10-year-aged Wuliangye for Mr. Jian. Make sure they're authentic. Have the flagship store rush them over. Charge Mr. Jian's account directly and get them downstairs within an hour.
Wuliangye.
I don't have time for mahjong today.
I only won $2,000 from you. Why the rush?
Payment has to clear by tomorrow. Make sure finance keeps a... Don't let anything go wrong.
Who is it? Why are you knocking so hard? Is the doorbell just for decoration?
Aunt Jean.
Brother Shusheng, what brings you here?
I'm here to visit Uncle Gu and Aunt Jean.
A 10-year Wuliangye. Where'd you get it? Bought it. Shusheng, you're a gas cylinder delivery guy. How could you afford this?
I've had a little extra cash lately.
Extra cash? I heard you just got a new phone and a new car a few days ago. And now this bottle of liquor? Shusheng.
Tell me the truth. Did you get yourself into trouble?
No, I didn't. Our gas supply station was shut down. I got a compensation payment.
I read the reports.
Closing gas supply stations is routine. Even with compensation, it wouldn't be much. Enough for you to spend like this?
Shusheng, I never knew you had it in you. Did you win the lottery and hide it from us relatives? This wine isn't cheap. You'd have to work half a year without eating or drinking at that gas delivery job.
I'm talking to you.
What are you looking at on your phone?
I'm going to the restroom.
Shusheng is here.
Dad. Why did you come down?
I heard you brought some good wine.
Just a little something for you, Uncle.
This is more than a little something. With your job delivering gas cylinders, you'd have to work half a year without eating or drinking for this. Where'd the money come from?
I've worked hard and kept my head down at the gas company these past few years. They gave me a little extra in compensation.
So that's it. I knew it. Good kid. Getting the boss to pay extra means you're doing well. Come on, don't just stand there. Let's eat. This is good wine. Shusheng. Looks like you haven't been wasting your time these past few years.
1 bottle of wine bought Uncle's respect. That respect sure came cheap.
Come on, let Uncle have a drink with you. Here's to things getting better and better for you.
Brother Shusheng. You said this money was compensation from your company?
Yes.
Yuanyan Logistics serves Longo Village. Why haven't I heard of a compensation plan for closing the gas station? And you're just a temp. You don't even have a formal contract. Why would the boss compensate you?
This is a special case. Environmental inspectors came down, and gas stations were forced to shut down. If they didn't offer relocation money to compete, the company feared workers would band together and cause trouble.
Jiang Shusheng, Yuanyan Logistics trucks run through Longo Village daily. The gas station shutting down is a big deal. The village committee posted a notice. How come I never heard about compensation?
But mind, let's not talk about that. Let's talk about financial situation.
That top-of-the-line phone costs at least 6,000 yuan. I know that jacket. It's brand name. It had to cost at least 800 yuan. And those 2 bottles of Wuliangye on the table put your spending above that of an ordinary. That's a gas delivery man's yearly income. How much did compensation pay?
Hey, what are you doing? Are you interrogating a criminal? We're family. Shushing, don't listen to your brother. But again, if you got an opportunity, you should have told the family. Your cousin's been in business for years. He can help you plan. You can't just spend money carelessly.
All right, we're about done eating. Shu Sheng, come here. Have some tea. Shu Sheng. Let's be straight with each other. You said that money was compensation for shutting down the gas station. I don't buy the story. Your cousin, Gu Yang, has a company. I know the rules better than you. In Dragon Ditch Village, just a gas delivery man for a subcontractor. When the station shut down, the most you could get under the rules was 1 or 2 months' pay. Could that little money make you spend so freely? But where the money came from doesn't matter now. I just want to know one number. How much money do you have right now? Don't be nervous. Wealth is a double-edged sword. It can lift or bring you down. At my age, I've seen more storms than you've walked roads. So many people rise overnight, only to come crashing down and end up worse off than before.
You're right, uncle.
When you come into money, holding a fistful of sand, the tighter you grip it, the faster it slips away. Real wealth isn't preserved by luck. It takes a clear mind and a solid plan. I'm telling you this because I see you as family. But beyond all that, there's something from the past I think it's time to bring up. The year your father passed away. Your family's situation. You know better than I do. That decent coffin and the whole funeral. I paid for them. You remember that, don't you?
What you did for us back then. I've never forgotten.
Good, as long as you remember. I didn't bring it up then. Because you and your mother had it hard. But it wasn't a gift, it was an advance.
Uncle.
Now that you have the means, it's time we settled this debt. I won't even charge you for inflation or lost opportunities. Wouldn't want your uncle to seem petty. Just give me 50,000. Consider it a clean break from what we had back then. What do you say?
Hey,
Shushing, you're home? I was about to see you.
what is it?
Can't I see you without a reason? I brought some fruit. I'll be there soon. Shushing, remember Lu Taizhu?
Shushing, long time no see.
We got our marriage license last year. You didn't come to the wedding.
Sis, brother-in-law. Come in and have a seat.
Your place is such a mess. You've got more money lately, so you should find somewhere better to live.
What money?
Don't play dumb. You've got a top-of-the-line phone, designer clothes, and took Wuliangye to uncle's. Dragon Ditch Village has heard. Tell your sister the truth. Did you borrow money online? Those predatory loan news warns daily. They're dangerous. Don't do anything stupid.
You're overthinking it. It's just compensation money.
Compensation money? Shushing, what a coincidence. I'm your brother-in-law. I handle dispatching, ocean logistics, Dragon gas stations were shut down for environmental violations. I helped handle the aftermath, and the company's terms were clear. Full-time employees get 3 months base pay. Contract gas delivery workers get 1 month's pay at most, plus a few hundred for travel. Is that enough to buy that phone, or a car?
Why are you being so serious? Shushing must have his reasons. Don't be scared, Shushing. Whatever trouble you're in, your sister is here for you. What did you spend the money on? How much is left? Tell me the truth.
None.
Where'd that money come from?
It's the compensation money.
Shushing. I need to talk to you about something. Shushing. I need to talk to you about something. Your brother-in-law, Lu Taizhu, hasn't he wanted to start his own business? He's found a franchise car detailing shop. Between franchise fee and equipment, he's short on money.
How much?
Just 50 grand is enough. We've worked out the franchise fee, rent, and equipment. We'll break even in 6 months, then pay you back with interest.
Sis, I don't have 50 grand.
But you didn't blink when you bought Gu Yang a bottle of Wuliangye. You're telling me you don't have 50 grand?
That liquor didn't cost 50 grand altogether.
Jiang Shuxing, so heartless? Have you forgotten? When you couldn't find a job for 6 months after graduation, didn't I use my first paycheck to pay rent? I'm not asking, I want our family to live better.
Sis, it's not that I won't help. I really don't have that much.
Shuxing, you won't do this for your sister? I won't force you. But let me make this clear. Your new phone, your new car. How much did the Wuliangye you gave Guyan cost? We all know. And you expect we believe you can't come up with 50 grand? Do you even believe that yourself?
Hello, Jiangwo.
Shuxing, you've struck it rich.
Brother Jiangwo, who told you that?
Who needs to tell me? Everyone in Dragon Ditch Village knows by now. Your aunt showed off to Sister Chen at the village store. She said you brought 5 grain liquor to their door, and Sister Chen posted it in the chat group. Word spread fast. Now the whole village knows you've made something of yourself. Shuxing, see? It's all out in the open now. Why hide it from family?
Exactly, Shuxing. You've made it. Transfer me that 50 grand now. The sooner your brother-in-law opens his store, the sooner our family can live well.
Sis, it's not that simple.
Isn't having money enough? What's hard about it?
It's my money. I decide how and when to give it.
Jiang Shuxing, what talk is that?
I'm exhausted. My mind's a mess. You should go home first. Let me have some time alone. Please.
Shuxing, don't push your luck. We'll be waiting for your call tomorrow.
What was bound to happen has happened.
Shushine, come in, it's cold.
I brought a bottle of liquor for Uncle and Gu Yang.
30-year Mutai. Please, come in.
Jiang Shuxing, the Wuliangye you gave last time was enough. Why this time?
The new year is coming up.
Alright, you've got taste.
Come in, hurry. Your aunt's brewing fresh tea. Try it.
Jiang Shuxing, you're here. Sit down. I made fresh tea. Taste this year's harvest.
Thanks for the trouble, Aunt.
What trouble? We're family. No need to be polite.
A family gathering. A gas delivery guy. Wants a seat at the head table too. You sure changed your tune fast.
Oh, Shushang. Let me introduce you to a friend.
This is Boss Lou, works in financial investment. He heard me mention you and really wanted to meet you, so he came all this way. Mr. Jiang Shuxing, nice to meet you. I've heard a lot about you, Brother Shuxing. President Yuanshan talks about you often, says you're young and capable. You bet. My cousin's no ordinary guy now.
Yang, you haven't introduced this big brother yet.
Oh, right, down to business. Brother Lou is an old friend. He runs a business, helping people manage money. Boss Yang gives too much credit. Jiang, don't be nervous. I'm not here to ask for money. Boss Yang said you have cash to spare lately. I figured the more friends you have, the more options you've got. We've got a great opportunity lately.
I don't know anything about that stuff.
Leave your money with us, and in a couple of years, it'll multiply several times.
What if we lose money?
Lose money? Everyone knows Boss Lou never misses. I put in hundreds of thousands. These are insider slots. If it weren't for me, why would Boss Lou let newcomers in?
Sounds good, Gu Yang. But I'm a little confused. My mom called me last week. She said Uncle was furious. Because of you, he had to mortgage that new car to cover the hole at Far Reach Logistics. He told me not to follow you. So how do you have hundreds of thousands to invest?
What nonsense is Mother talking about? It was normal company cash flow. Jiang Shuxing, you're observant. That's a good thing. No rush to invest. Ask around some more first.
It's getting late. I won't keep Uncle and Aunt any longer. I'll be going now. Sis, what are you doing here?
I called you, but you didn't answer. Mom told me you came here. Have you really struck it rich lately? Look at you, successful now. You won't even answer your sister's calls.
Sis, I didn't hear it. I wasn't ignoring you. I'm tired. I'm going home.
Go home. If you don't explain yourself, you're not going anywhere today. Where did you get money for that car and booze? You never told family, then came here to show off. Who are—
Sis, let go of me first.
Let's talk this out. I've called you, and you never picked up. If I weren't worried you'd get into trouble, would I have come all the way here in the middle of the night to stop you?
Well, look who it is. A brother and sister putting on a sob story.
Timing. Help me ask him where that money came from.
Get inside.
In front of everyone today, you'd better tell us the truth.
Talk. Where did all that money come from? Did you get mixed up with some shady people out there?
Shushin. Your sister's just worried about you. Whatever it is, tell us. We're family. We can help you figure it out.
Figure it out? Is Guyang going to help you figure out how to get back the new car you pawned? Sis. Or help you figure out how to scrape together startup money for your husband's car detailing shop? My business is none of your concern.
Jiang Shuxing, stop right there. What's with that attitude?
No sign of anyone. They're already gone. Someone picked my lock. They searched my room. They were after documents or cash. They didn't find anything. But they know there's something here to find. They may come back. Need to be careful.
Notarized certificate of inheritance. Oh, Shushing, you're still here. What's this? This lock wasn't cheap. What are you doing? Putting this on your door?
Changing the lock. For peace of mind.
Peace of mind? What treasure are you hiding in there? Gold bars or antiques?
Brother Zhang. Some old books my dad left behind.
Fine. You're getting more mysterious by the day. Finish up early and go home. Smart door lock.
Baby. No. It's a $10 million secret. It's all stuffed in this old canvas bag. After a whole night, I finally reinforced this turtle shell.
Damn.
These things. It's like a time bomb strapped to me. Need to put it in a bank vault ASAP. And not at the same bank.
Well, Shushing, what's gotten into you today? You booked a car.
I'm in a hurry.
For what? Why the rush? I heard you've been giving out fine liquor and changing locks lately. Got some big deal going on?
Not at all. Just visiting a relative. The bus is here. I'm off, Sister Chin. "9 o'clock. I have to get it done as soon as the bank opens."
It still hasn't been approved.
Scrape together those few thousand.
For the kids' tutoring classes.
I want to cash out investment early.
Why is it so hard? This fee is way too high.
Mr. Jiang. Sorry to keep you waiting. The safe deposit staff are ready. Please follow me.
Attorney Lin. These are relevant documents. I'd like to store them here for now.
Understood. Our firm's vault has bank-level security. It's guarded around the clock. You can rest assured. All set. Mr. Jiang. Given the sensitive nature of assets, physical storage is only the first step. I can refer you to a professional wealth management team to set up an offshore trust. It would maximize protection and confidentiality.
I don't need that for now. Thank you. One step at a time. I don't trust anyone.
Of course. Your caution is justified. Let's stay in touch at all times.
Physical isolation, digital anonymity. We can't leave a trace at any step.
This car. Whose is it? Whose car is this?
You can't hide forever. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Shushing, you're finally back.
Is the car by the roadside yours?
A friend came by to talk business and gave me a ride. We waited for you by the road for ages. When you didn't come back, we went into the yard to get out of the wind.
That wall isn't exactly low. How did you get in?
I'm the village manager. Every family has emergencies now and then. I keep a spare key so I can handle unexpected situations. That's not strange, is it?
What do you want?
Come on, kid, don't be so distant. Let's talk inside.
No need. We can talk here. I came back from the gas station, covered in coal dust. Don't want to dirty the house.
All right. Shusheng, we came today because of something great for our village. You know these dirt roads in our village. It's hard to get around. Many elderly villagers have weak legs. Walking daily, even a fall can be serious. Now there's a government policy encouraging villages like ours to renovate and upgrade together.
So?
The subsidy was approved and most villagers agreed to chip in. But after doing the math, we need over 800,000 in total. We're still short by more than 100,000. Shusheng, the village leaders and I discussed it at a meeting. We all think we need your help with this.
Me? What can I do?
We want you to set an example and make a contribution to our village. If you can put up 100,000, I'll go raise the rest. Then we're set.
Uncle Wang, you overestimate me. I deliver gas cylinders and barely make a month. You want 100,000?
Shusheng, that's not very nice.
I'm telling the truth.
Shusheng, stop playing dumb with Uncle Wang. The village group chat is blowing up. You received huge compensation when the gas supply station was shut down. You got rich overnight. Tell your uncle the truth. Just how much money did you make? Just how much money did you make? Fine, you sure can keep a secret. I won't ask where the money came from. That's your good fortune. But don't forget where you came from. You live in Longu Village. You're one of us. Fixing the dirt road at the village entrance is for everyone here, especially the elderly. It's a good deed. Now that you can afford it, you should step up and set an example.
Jiang Shushing, Wang Jiangwo means well. Neighbors should help each other.
Boss Lee, if it's for everyone, how much are you willing to chip in?
I'll lead the way. 500. It's thought that counts.
500? That watch costs tens of thousands. You drive a big SUV, yet ask a gas delivery guy for 100 grand. What a great example you're setting.
You punk, I've got business to run. Money's needed, and I'm tight on cash. Get it?
Boss Lee, calm down. Shusheng, don't get so worked up. Every family has its own troubles. We all know Boss Lee is having a hard time, but you're different. You've got no burdens. This money is nothing to you, so quit playing dumb. Everyone in the village group chat saw it. You gave your uncle at the east end of the village Wuliangya. You got yourself the latest phone, and you bought a new car before. Why haven't we seen you drive it lately?
Didn't like driving it, so I sold it.
I told you, the severance payment from the gas station couldn't cover all this spending.
That's the nest egg I saved for years. I spent it all.
Didn't you sell the car? You must have gotten money for it. Besides, you haven't even fixed up this dump. You'd really spend it all?
I live here. Doesn't that prove I'm broke?
No. That proves you're hiding something.
You have money but don't spend openly. You won't live in a nice house, buy a car but don't drive it, then sell it. You enjoy it in secret. You're not broke. You're afraid people will know you have money? Shusheng, are you hiding it because you feel guilty or because you're guarding against all of us?
Guarding against all of you. Uncle Wang, you finally got something right.
What do you mean?
I'm guarding against you. Against every good neighbor in this village and all my so-called relatives. Want to know why? Because my dad was the lesson.
Your dad, he was the kindest man in the village. Whenever people had trouble, he was first to step up.
Shut up. When his business failed and he was lying in the hospital with a serious illness, which of you good neighbors he helped ever came to see him? Mom went to beg Uncle Guyuanchan. He wouldn't even let her through the hospital gate. And now that you smell an opportunity, you're all crowding around. Don't you dare bring up my dad. You don't deserve to.
You're being unreasonable. That's a different matter.
Get out. I said, get out.
Fine. Jiang Shusheng, just you wait. This house renovation isn't over.
The village's spare key? When I changed the locks, I smashed old cylinders and keys. No one was given the new lock's key. Those scratches weren't made by a key. They were left by a lock-picking probe.
You finally opened the door, Uncle.
What is it?
My dad asked me to tell you. Uncle Jungwo, the village manager, said there's a meeting tomorrow at 9 a.m. in the village hall.
What meeting?
I think it's about renovating the homes in the village. They're asking everyone to chip in. Your house is really run down, Uncle. It's not even as big as my garage.
Got it. Sis.
What are you doing? You won't answer your phone or open the door. Are you trying to worry me to death? Look how thin you've gotten. Have you even been eating properly, all alone at home?
I'm fine.
I made these. Dad taught me how to make them when he was alive. This was always your favorite filling when you were little. Eat slowly. No one's taking it from you. What happened? Tell your sister. If you don't want to talk, you don't have to. Just eat first. You need strength when you're full. Shushing, I didn't come just to bring you dumplings today. What happened was my fault. I shouldn't have asked for money. You're on your own. I know you don't have much money. Howard needs braces. The bills piled up all at once, and I couldn't count on his dad. I panicked and lost my head. I thought about it for days after I got back. The more I thought, we're brother and sister. Can't let money ruin family. I'll figure out money myself. Don't take it to heart.
Sis.
What's that? A camera?
Yeah, I bought it online.
For security. Shushing, look at me. What are you so afraid of? We've been neighbors in this village for over a decade. What do you need this for? Did you offend someone? Tell me the truth.
Sis, don't overthink it. Yeah. Hasn't our village been discussing land transfers? They're saying they'll take all the village land for development. Everyone here will get relocation money.
Relocation money? So that's why you put on this act. You weren't like this before.
People change.
I've got to go pick up Howard from school.
I'll drive you.
No need. Shushing. Money isn't what matters. What matters is that you're okay. Don't carry everything on your own. You have to tell sister.
Jiangshu Sheng, open up. I'm from the village office. I know you're home. The roadwork order's been approved. If you don't open up, I'll post the notice on your wall for the whole village to see. So you finally decided to open the door. I thought you were planning to hide like a turtle forever.
Get to the point.
The town approved a great project. Our village is getting new roads, and they're acquiring land to build apartments for us. Here's the cost-sharing notice. Living here, it's 23,000 total, based on household size. Sign it.
My house is at the west end of the village. The road only needs to reach the front door. The house doesn't need renovating either. That money, I'm not paying it.
I'm not here to discuss this today. I'm here to inform you. The town has already approved this livelihood project, and the consent rate has long been met. If you want to be a holdout, fine, but then it won't be me coming to see you. The village officials will come straight to your door. They'll try to talk you around. Better weigh the consequences yourself.
I understand.
Oh, one more thing. Aunt Lee next door. You still owe 500 yen in village management fees from last year. Since you're so free, go remind her for me.
I don't know her that well.
Fine. Fine, have it your way. Zhang Shusheng, don't forget you still live in this village. Just wait and see.
Uncle Jangwo wasn't bluffing about the village officials. If I just sit here and wait, I'll only be at their mercy. The approval rate for land use for the road has met the target. This isn't that simple. Something's definitely fishy.
That road project? It's a cover. Uncle Wang pushes it in the group chat daily. He's desperate. They're up to no good. Big developers have eyed this area for ages. They want commercial development? Commercial development? Then we get a huge land compensation payout, right? That's right. It's not us paying for road repairs. They're buying the village's land and paying us. I heard even Gu Yuanshan from Yuanyang Logistics has come to inspect the land several times.
A property buyout. Uncle? No wonder Uncle Juan's pressuring me so hard. They've kept the village in the dark, using road repairs to wear us down, so they can snatch up the land on the cheap. These people are downright vicious. Since you're keeping things from me, I'll find the answers myself. Hello,
What can I help you with?
I'm Jiang Shusheng, a resident of Dragon Ditch Village. I asked about land taken for the village road project.
Oh, that troublesome old project in Dragon Ditch Village.
What makes the project so difficult?
The village is complicated. Every family wants something different. And Wang Jiangwo, in charge, it's a long story. Ask what you want to know.
I heard it's not just about road repairs this time. It also involves land.
Where did you hear that?
The whole village is talking about it. Everyone thinks anyone pushing a project this big must have a powerful backer. Some say it's tied to far-reach logistics.
Don't believe every rumor you hear. This is a town-led land acquisition project. Everything's being handled by the book.
I understand.
No point asking anymore.
He definitely won't say.
Wait a second. The project details are all in there. Go back and read them carefully. Stop believing every rumor you hear.
Thank you. Grand Vision Construction Group? Never heard of it. What kind of company is that? Uncle, so this is where you've been waiting to give me such a big gift. The board is already set, and I'm the pawn they've been plotting against. Uncle, since you want to play, I'll play this game with you to the very end. No more rundown houses in the village. We need to go to the city and find a place with the tightest security.
In Nanfang City, a small 2-bedroom place.
A safe shell. A fortress we can evacuate from any time. Hello. I'd like to ask about available units at Tianyu Residence.
Zhang Shusheng, open the door. I know you're in there. Don't play dumb, I'm telling you. You're the only household not signing the land compensation agreement. The whole project is stalled because of you. Dozens of families still haven't received their compensation. What do you think you're doing all by yourself?
Then let it stay stalled.
You? What kind of attitude is that? The whole village is waiting for your signature. Can you take responsibility for this?
My decision doesn't need an explanation for anyone.
You're taking on everyone now.
From this moment on, the tide has turned. The tables have turned.
Hello, Shusheng, Zhou Zhangyang. Bad time?
What is it?
Just a heads up. The special window for land compensation closes at the end of this month. After that, the terms may not be as favorable. Understand the situation.
Got it. He's pressuring me. That means they're even more desperate than I am.
Why aren't you saying anything? There's a village meeting this afternoon. You have to be there. The village chief will be there too. Weren't you acting tough behind the door? Do you dare say it in front of everyone? Say it again. Let him stay parked there.
Uncle Wong, why are you eager to put me on the spot?
I run things in the village. It's my duty to notify you about the meeting. Are you coming or not?
Text me the time and place.
You.
A trap, huh? Fine. Let's see what other tricks you've got.
Mr. Jiang,
I'll join the land swap program.
you've made up your mind. So what are your terms?
Three conditions. First, the new replacement home must be exchanged at a 1 minute and 1.2 seconds. Make up the difference if it falls short.
That's a bit demanding.
Second, new home can't be on the same floor as Lu Hui's.
Lu Hui? I thought you had no dispute.
We don't. I just don't want to see him. Third, all compensation must be paid within 5 business days after we sign the agreement in one lump sum.
All right. Noted the terms. I'll report them to my superiors.
Mr. Shusheng. This afternoon's meeting is a trap.
I know.
Wang Jiangwo likes to stir people up. Village officials may make empty promises for their records. Remember this. Don't agree too quickly. If it isn't written down, it's all just talk.
Thank you. These 3 points are my bottom line. No one lays a hand on it.
Mr. Jiang, as agreed. I'll conduct an initial legal review of the land swap agreement and provide a risk assessment. The one-time fee is 2,000.
Money isn't an issue. I just need to make sure every word in that agreement won't screw me over.
Rest assured, that's my job. Send me the agreement.
I'll send it as soon as I get it after this afternoon's meeting.
Stay in touch.
Folks, today we've finally reached a critical step in the land acquisition project. Thanks to the efforts of the town officials and the project team, most people have agreed to the relocation plan. Of course, there are always a few troublemakers who only look out for themselves, not the bigger picture. For a tiny bit of personal gain, they're holding up the whole project and keeping dozens of families from getting their compensation.
Zhou Xingyang warned me, this is a trap. Wang Jiangwo wants everyone to pressure me. He wants to use standards to cancel my terms. But he forgot that I'm the one who can shut down this entire project.
Now let me announce the final unified relocation standard, 1-for-1 replacement based on the original homestead area. The compensation will be paid within 7 business days after signing. This is the standard for everyone. No exceptions. Hurry, everyone. Once this chance is gone, it's gone.
Mr. Jiang, your terms were rejected by management. They said it must follow the standard terms. Here's the standard agreement. Take a look.
Hello, Mr. Zhou. I'm Mr. Zhang's attorney, Lin Jing. Please discuss all the agreement details directly with me.
Attorney Jiang Shushen. You really leave no room for error.
Mr. Zhou taught me that. Everything must be based on the written agreement.
Come on, everyone. Act fast. Once it's gone, it's gone.
They hired a lawyer. Bigger show than Wang Jiangwo's meetings.
It must be land compensation money. Coming soon. Spending like crazy. Shh. Keep it down. They even hired a lawyer. We'd better stay out of it. They're not people we can mess with.
Mr. Zhou, since your side rejected my client's personal request, and we have reservations about the standard agreement, on-site signing is no longer possible.
Mr. Shusheng, hear me out. This can still be negotiated.
All my concerns will be handled by Attorney Zhang.
Attorney Zhang, Mr. Shusheng's terms are indeed beyond the norm. It'll be difficult.
Mr. Xingyan, the Longdo Village redevelopment project can only begin once the signing rate reaches 100%. The final step is in my client's hands. Whether our terms are standard is irrelevant. They're now the only condition for moving the project forward.
Attorney Lin, I understand your position, but these terms are beyond my authority. I need to submit them to the board for approval.
Fine. Before then, please send the encrypted digital copies of the standard land exchange agreement and all attachments to the email on my card by the end of today. Once we've reviewed the base documents, we'll formally submit all our requirements for the supplementary terms. At that point, let's set another time to negotiate.
Okay.
I won the first round.
I've reviewed the agreement line by line. The overall framework is the town's standard template, airtight. But in an easy-to-miss spot, they planted a landmine.
What kind of landmine?
Look, this clause on the village collective management fee says the amount due will be based on the price the village estimates at handover. That's a trap. A few years later, after the houses are built, they could hire a connected appraisal company to quote a high. You'd have to pay tens of thousands more.
Wouldn't that be unfair? Prevent it?
We need it in writing. Use the price at the time we sign the contract and lock that figure in. They also need to stamp the supplemental agreement with their official seal for it to count.
Attorney Lin, my main condition is priority to choose the replacement home.
I understand. That's our strongest bargaining chip. They already turned us down once. Now they need to know that if they won't agree, there's no deal. I'll make sure both points are included, locking in the price and your priority right to choose a home. Put it all into a formal draft supplementary agreement. I'll send it to Zhou Jingyan. Tell him. This is the only version we agree to sign.
That 2,000 yuan legal fee was well worth it. That's the power of the rules. The final showdown has officially begun. Attorney Jing.
Mr. Jian, they've received the email. Zhou Jingyan just called. He sounded desperate. He wants to bypass me and talk to you.
I didn't answer.
They're panicking. The board must be meeting. Stay calm and ignore them. Forward everything to me.
Understood.
We've got them cornered.
Shushing.
Come in.
Shushing. This is the bracelet Mom left behind. Keep it. I let money cloud my judgment and said awful things to you.
Sis. It's all in the past.
No. You're my brother, not my ATM. I'll find another way to cover the child's surgery deposit. I must go. Need to catch the last bus.
I'll take you.
No, I can manage on my own.
The wind's strong at night. Motorcycle is faster.
You bought a motorcycle?
Yeah, a car would draw too much attention. So I got a motorcycle instead.
Ride slow on your way back.
Sis. Once I sign the agreement and get the compensation, I'll cover the surgery deposit.
Shushing, I can't keep.
50,000. Not a penny less. I always keep my word. Once you sign it, everything will be different.
Mr. Jen, you're here. Have a seat.
This is the final.
It's drafted exactly according to the proposal Attorney Lin sent over. I suggest you add a handwritten note here.
What should it say?
The validity of this addendum shall not be affected by the force majeure clause in the main contract. Adding one line is no trouble, but it can save problems down the road.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Xu Shen, any other questions?
No.
Then sign it.
Signed. Anything else I should know?
The original comes in 2 copies. Keep yours safe. Don't leave at home.
I have somewhere to put it.
The compensation will be wired to the designated bank account. As for the follow-up housing selection notice, we'll notify you by official letter and phone call. Check the caller's number carefully.
Understood. Mr. Jingyang. About attorney Zhang's consultation fee.
Mr. Jiang Shusheng, that's between you and your lawyer. But I can tell. This money was well spent.
Thank you.
Mr. Shusheng. Signing the papers is just the first step. Choosing a house next is the main event. We'll have to meet again then.
Hum. Choosing a house. Let's see what other tricks you can pull. It's finally over. After more than 20 years, I've had enough. Sister's soup tastes just like it did when we were kids. Once the new building is finished, that'll be my home. Finally, I can get some rest. Attorney Lin, I have a question. I want to use my compensation money to buy a commercial apartment downtown. Will that affect my eligibility for the replacement home?
No, your replacement home isn't an urban renewal project and may have a resale restriction, but the commercial apartment you buy with your money will be fully yours. Legally, they're separate matters and don't conflict.
This is only the beginning. A real fresh start for me.
The project's compensation will be transferred to your designated account within 3 business days. The amount has been verified.
Good. About this money, I have a plan.
I'm listening.
Replacement house in Dragon Gully Village is my safety net, my security. But I want this money to start working for me and grow in value. The first step is investing in property.
Use a cornerstone asset as security, then use liquid capital for growth. Mr. Shusheng, clear approach, a smart strategy.
What's the next step?
The next step is choosing your agent. They're different from regular brokers. They handle off-market real estate deals for privacy-minded clients. They are the gatekeepers to the new world you're about to enter.
I'll finish it tonight.
No rush. Your new life starts with choosing the right first key.
Dad, let's have a drink, just you and me. It's all over. A new season has begun.
Folks, after some tough negotiations, the standards for the replacement homes have been set. Today, the first families to sign will choose their homes.
The best units have the most sunlight and are closest to the road. They should go to those who've contributed most to the village.
Why does he get to choose first? Isn't he just good at making a fuss?
Exactly.
We're all old neighbors.
Why should he get such a huge advantage? Commissioner Zheng Yang, I object. Jiang Shusheng may have signed, but he stirred up trouble before and threw the village into chaos. Now he gets first pick of the houses? That's not fair. It's unfair to honest people like us.
Steward Zhang, your opinion. It won't hold up in court. Mr. Shusheng's priority home selection certificate. It takes effect with seals from both the developer and the village committee. It is legally binding. If you believe the process was unlawful, you can file a lawsuit. But until a ruling takes effect, Mr. Shusheng's priority right is protected by the civil code.
You're using your power to bully us.
It's called honoring a contract. Butler Zhang, don't use the village's old rules to challenge the law's new ones.
Attorney Zhang is right. Let's begin choosing the houses. Please invite Mr. Shusheng to this.
You all looked down on my rundown house before. Now the best house is mine. That's the rule.
You're just letting him take it? That's the best spot in our village. Why rush? Choosing a house is only the first step. Papers to file, money to pay, and keys to collect. There'll be plenty of hurdles for him to clear.
Uncle Wong, let me give you some advice. You,
What did you say?
don't get any crooked ideas. This house is mine. Anyone in my way gets kicked aside. Next, it's time to keep my promise to Mom and sister.
Jiang Shuxing. What are you doing here?
How's Howren?
I took him to the clinic yesterday. He needs surgery. But we still have to wait for an opening. Shuxing. I'm not trying to rush you, I just. Shuxing. What are you doing? Where did the money come from? Don't break the law.
It's the compensation from the gas station closure. Clean money.
No. This is too much money. Your sister can't take it. Keep it for yourself, or when you get married.
What's mine is yours. Howren is my own nephew. Go arrange his hospital admission tomorrow. Make sure he gets a doctor. And the best medicine.
Shuxing. I was blind before. I wronged you.
Dad. Your grandson. I'll make sure he gets treated.
Your brother-in-law came to see his sister. I heard it at the door. 50,000. You're generous, brother-in-law.
Money is for Howren's treatment. Don't get any ideas.
What kind of talk is that? I'm the kid's father. Why would I go after that money?
You know exactly what you're like. Don't you?
Jiang Shuxing, don't push your luck. I'm your brother-in-law.
If you dare touch that 50,000, I swear you'll pay for it.
Who do you think you are?
Shusheng is here. Have you eaten? What's this? This is the deed to that new apartment building in our village. You signed for it?
I did, Mom. It's ours now.
Good, good. Your dad dreamed of living in an apartment when he was alive. Too bad he never got the chance.
Mom, this place is for you. When finished, you can move in.
No, this house is yours. Keep it for when you get married.
Mom, I have a house in the village. I bought an apartment in the city too. Here are the keys.
In the city? Where did you get all that money?
Mom, please don't ask. I earned it honestly. The deed and the keys. I'll leave it all in your care. If you want to live in the village, then live in the village.
If your father were still here, he'd be so happy to see how far you've come.
Don't worry, Mom. We've got plenty of good days ahead. I'll make sure you live well.
If it isn't Shuxing, heard you stole the show at the housing selection meeting. You're a big shot now. You probably don't even look twice at ordinary folks like us anymore.
What do you want?
No, it's nothing. I just feel bad for you. You picked the best house. Must have cost a lot, huh?
That's my business.
Forget it. They've got a lawyer backing them now. We can't mess with them.
That's human nature. When you're poor, they look down on you. When you get rich, they envy you. Whatever. I live my own life. I don't need their approval.
Honey, where's the money? Did you put it away?
What are you up to? This money is for child's treatment.
I'm just asking. I'm worried you'll misplace it. How about I hold on to it for you?
No. I can keep it safe myself. The money's gone.
Mom, what's wrong?
It had to be Taiju. He stole it.
The number you have dialed is powered off.
Shushing. The money. Taiju. He must have stolen it. He's not answering. Phone's off.
Sis, don't panic. I'll handle it. Sis, are you sure he stole it?
I'm sure. He said he'd keep it safe for me. I didn't give it to him. Then the money disappeared.
Lin Jing, find Lu Taiju, a gambler. See where he's been lately. Sis, our surgery won't be delayed. Take this card, 2 million on it, for you.
2 million? For me? You?
Sis, this isn't time to ask. I didn't give it to you because I feared Lu Taiju would come after it. Now that we've cut ties with him, keep this money and use it. Pay the bill, don't delay surgery. It's clean money. I'm going to settle the score with Lu Taiju.
Lu Taiju, you lost it all again.
Lend me another 50 grand. I'll win it all back next round.
You already owe 100 grand. And you still want more?
Brother, give me one more chance.
If you don't pay up in 3 days, you're dead.
Attorney Lin found Lu Taiju goes to an underground casino on the east side. He lost all his money there. He also owes loan sharks. Send me exact location.
I suggest you don't go. We can handle it through legal channels.
Fine, this is a family matter. Better to clear it up face to face.
You little punk.
Where's the money?
I lost it all.
That's Howard's life-saving money. What kind of person are you?
I'm sorry. I'll never do it again. Brother-in-law, please save me.
In your dreams. Divorce my sister tomorrow. We're done for good.
Shushing, I.
Cut the crap. If you don't go, I'll call the police. Theft and gambling. That's enough to get you years in prison. Sis, how is she?
She's fine. The surgery went well.
That's a relief. We finally made it through.
That 2 million from Shushing. Where did it come from? You gave me all. What about you?
I still have some. At this point, I'll tell the truth. This money is an inheritance from a relative. We're brother and sister. So naturally, you deserve a share, so don't overthink it.
Old master, this.
Howard, Uncle found you the best doctor. Don't worry, you'll be better soon.
Uncle, thank you.
Sister, take good care of Howard. Something to handle. I'm leaving now. Call me if you need anything.
Okay.
Hello, Lawyer Lin. Lu Tieju's divorce agreement has been signed by him.
That's not why I'm calling. It's something important.
What is it?
Your distant relative left behind not only 10 million in cash, but also several properties in Sanya, Hainan province. You'll need to go there in person to handle the transfer.
And properties? How big are they?
It's quite substantial. We'll know the details once you get there.
Okay. Damn!
But, Mr. Jian, there's something I need to tell you in advance.
What is it?
There's a special clause in the will. You need to marry the guardian of that property to complete the inheritance.
What did you say? Who am I marrying?
A Ms. Su. She was appointed as your guardian by that distant relative of yours. As for the details, we'll discuss them when you get to Sanya.
Marriage? What century is this? How can something this absurd still happen?
Shushing, why did you call me here?
Sis, I need to go to Sonia.
Sonia? What for?
Lawyer Lin said. There's another inheritance there to claim.
An inheritance? How much?
I'm not sure yet. We'll know when we get there.
You're going alone?
You and Mom should come. Think of it as a vacation.
I'm going too.
Howard has recovered. He needs to rest at the hospital. I've arranged caregivers for him. You and Mom come to Sonia with me and get some fresh air.
Shushing. Sit.
Don't say that, Pat. We leave first thing tomorrow.
This airport is huge. It's more than 10 times bigger than our county's train station.
Mom, look, that's the sea. It's so blue.
Are you Mr. Jiang Shusheng?
It's me.
I'm here on lawyer Lin Zhang's behalf. Please get in.
Shushing. This isn't the estate I'm inheriting, is it?
I don't know.
Oh, my God. She's gorgeous.
Hello, Mr. Jiang Shusheng. I'm Su Wan, the butler of this estate. Come in. Attorney Lin is waiting for you inside.
These tiles are shinier than the mirrors at our place.
Shushing. This place. How much for one night here?
Ma'am, sister. This will be Mr. Jiang's home now. Make yourselves at home. No need to be polite.
Mr. Jiang. You must be tired from the trip.
Attorney Lin. About the will. What you mentioned on the phone.
Let's discuss it upstairs. This will was made 20 years ago by one of your relatives.
Who? Is this relative?
I can't disclose his identity, but it's certain. He is indeed related to you by blood. If the heir wishes to inherit the estate, he must marry its guardian, Ms. Suan. Together, they must protect the manor.
What? What kind of condition is that? No marriage, no inheritance?
The will states it clearly. It's the only condition. It's a formal agreement. It's not mandatory. If you two don't agree, we can file to change the legal arrangement.
Miss Sue, what do you think?
This was the old master's final wish. I'll do as you say. Auntie, sister, is the tea to your liking?
Delicious, really delicious. Miss, running a place this big all by yourself can't be easy.
Miss Sue. Did something happen?
I am fine. Mr. Jiang wants to inherit this place. He has to marry me first.
Mary? This wedding has to happen.
That's right, Miss Sue. What do you think of our Shushing?
Auntie. Me?
Don't let Shushing's poor past fool you. He's a good man. Steady. And honest. If you marry him, you'll never be mistreated.
Mom, what are you talking about?
You know exactly what I mean.
Where else could you find such a wonderful girl?
Mr. Jiang. This is how you cut a steak. Like this.
We might have a chance.
I think it'll work.
Mr. Jiang. Have you never been to the beach before?
No. It's my first time. A boat? Why so small?
That's a surfboard, not a boat.
Oh. I thought it was a boat.
Mr. Jiang. Want to give it a try?
No, I wouldn't dare. What if I fall in? I can't swim. She smiles. It's so pretty. Like a movie star on TV. How much is this?
Sir, this one weighs 60 grand. At today's gold price, it's 36,000
Mr. Jiang. This one's too heavy. Your mother'd find it uncomfortable. Let me help you pick another one.
This one. Please wrap it up.
Sure. This one is 30 grams, 18,000 yuan.
Miss Sue. Pick one for yourself, too.
No, Jiang Shusheng. I don't need one.
You've helped me much. Just a little token of my appreciation. This thin. Does it look good?
Yeah, it does. A little thinner. Keep it low key.
What's this?
Grilled squid. You've never had it?
It's good. What's going on? Why is it that whenever I'm with her, my heart pounds like thunder?
Mr. Jiang. You're up early.
Couldn't sleep.
Mr. Jiang. Too much water will drown the flowers. Look. You only water them when the soil is dry. It's too wet. The roots will rot.
Miss Sue. Thank you
What for?
for being so good to my mom and sister. They really like you.
Your mother and sister are good people.
Mr. Jiang. About the will. Have you made a decision?
As long as Miss Ching agrees. Then I agree. Miss Ching. If you don't want to, I won't force you.
I do.
In that case, I'll prepare the documents right away.
Miss Ching. This isn't fair to you. If you meet someone you love, I'll set you free.
Mr. Shusheng. I grew up here. Old master raised me. His final wish. I will honor it.
And besides, Mr. Shushing, I believe you're a good man.
I'll be good to you. For the rest of my life.
Su Wan.
You look beautiful today.
Sister, stop teasing me.
Good girl. From now on, you're part of the Shushing family.
Mr. Shushen, Miss Sue. These are the documents needed for the marriage registration. Per the will, you'll sign the prenup today. The official registration is set for tomorrow. Congratulations to you both. As of today, legally, you are husband and wife.
Mr. Shushing, do you regret it?
Regret what?
Signing that agreement. You could have been free.
Miss Ching. Honestly, I thought it ridiculous at first. But now I think this is heaven's plan.
Mom, it worked. We really have a shot.
Morning.
Morning, breakfast is ready.
Well, why are you two standing there like statues?
Exactly. We get to see each other.
Shushing. You're a grown man. Stop looking so grim and talk to Su Wan.
Mom, I told you.
Suwon, don't take it personally. He's just not good with words.
The morning air here is so nice. Perfect for a walk. The old master planted these himself. He said once the mangoes ripen, he'd let the future owner have a taste.
They'll be ripe soon, right?
They'll be ready to pick in another 2 weeks.
I'll go find a ladder.
Miss Sue.
Don't call me Mr. Jiang anymore. Just call me Shushing.
Okay, Shushing. We can come here for walks more often.
Okay, whatever you say. Let's go inside and take.
No, thanks. We're only married on paper.
Would you like to see some wedding dresses?
That one. Let her try it on. It looks great.
Ma'am, your husband has great taste.
Dad. This is Jiang Shushing's. Who are you looking for?
We're here to see Jiang Shushing. I'm his aunt.
Okay. Who is this?
Who else could she be? She must be Jiang Shushing's mistress.
What are you doing here?
Shushing. We heard you inherited a fortune in Sanya. We came all this way to see you.
Now we've seen you. We can leave.
Leave? What are you talking about? We're your uncle and aunt. We deserve a share of the inheritance you got.
When Shushing was starving to death in the village. Where were you? Now you smell money, and you come.
Jiang Shushing. Don't forget, when your dad died, my dad paid for his coffin.
That money? I paid it back long ago. 50,000. Not a cent short.
You.
Mr. Yuanshan. According to the will, the inheritance Jiang Shushing receives is only related to Jiang bloodline. Your last name is Gu. You have no blood ties to the Jiang family.
What Jiang family? What Gu family? We're family. He's my nephew.
Legally, you have no inheritance rights. If you keep harassing us, we can sue you for harassment.
Jiang Shushing, you're ungrateful.
If my dad hadn't helped you back then, you'd have starved to death.
Help me out? When did you help me? I delivered gas cylinders. Your mom wouldn't let me sit at the main table. She said a gas delivery man didn't belong there. You're standing in my estate, begging for money.
Shushing, we were wrong. Your uncle's business is in trouble, and Far Reach Logistics may go under. Have pity on us.
Did you ever think this day would come when you looked down on me?
Shushing. Mom knows upset, but no matter what.
Mom, they're not my family. When Dad was seriously ill, they never stepped foot in the hospital. I begged them for a loan. They threw me out. I remember all of it.
Shushing. No matter what you decide, I'll support you.
Dad, are we just letting this go?
What else can we do? That lawyer has the will. We don't stand a chance.
This is your fault. If you hadn't been cruel to Shushing, he wouldn't be heartless.
Shut up. What's the point of saying that now? If we treated him better back then, we wouldn't be in this mess today.
Mr. Jiang, these are the estate's ownership documents. As of today, you are the sole legal owner here.
Miss Sue, from now on, this is your home too.
Mr. Jiang, Miss Sue, congratulations to you. If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Miss Sue, worked hard lately.
Not at all. It's my duty.
From now on, don't call it a duty anymore. You're my wife.
Shushing.
I'll treat you well. For the rest of my life.
Shushing, you know. Old Master loved sitting here to watch the sunset.
What kind of man was he?
He was a kind old man. Though he was wealthy, he never put on airs. He always said money is just worldly stuff, people matter most.
It's a shame I never got to meet him.
If he knew you were here, he'd be so happy.
Is this what a home feels like?
Uncle, this place is huge. It's even bigger than our village.
Shushing, this place is too big. We're not used to living somewhere like that.
Sister, this is your home too. Howard is my nephew too. Stay as long as you want.
Howard, want your aunt to take you to the beach?
Okay.
Shushing. You really are.
I owe you so much, after all these years. Don't say that. We're family. We don't talk about owing each other.
Shushing. Have you thought about what you'll do from now on?
What do you mean, from now on?
The estate business. And us.
The estate business? Attorney Lynn will help manage it. About us. I want us to live a good life together. Not just for show. I want us to be a real married couple. Sue Won, marry me. It's not because of the will. I want to marry you.
Okay.
Uncle, Auntie, what are you doing?
Howard. Uncle is marrying Auntie.
That's great. Auntie is the prettiest person I've ever seen.
Mr. Jiang Shusheng, do you take Miss Suwan as your wife, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health? To love and cherish her forever?
I do.
Miss Suwan, do you take Mr. Jiang Shusheng as your husband, for richer or poorer, in sickness and in health, to love and cherish him forever?
I do.
My dear, from now on, you're like my own daughter.
Shushing, this all feels like a dream.
This isn't a dream. It's real.
Do you regret it? Signing that agreement?
No. It's the best decision I've ever made. What are we planting?
Uncle, Auntie said we're planting a coconut tree. When it grows, we can eat coconuts.
That'll take years.
When the time comes, I'll pick coconuts for Uncle and Auntie.
Howard is such a thoughtful boy.
Perfect timing. The dumplings will be ready soon. Sue Wan, come learn too. You need to learn how to make dumplings, or Shushing will be craving them.
These dumplings will turn into soup by the time they're cooked.
Then I won't make them.
I'll do it. You get some rest.
Mr. Jian, there's something I have to tell you.
What's going on?
Gu Yuanshan's Yuanyang Logistics is suspected of illegal fundraising and contract fraud. Gu Yuanshan and Gu Yang were criminally detained. Qin Wan is borrowing money everywhere, trying to get them out.
They brought it on themselves.
There's one more thing. Lu Taizhu was charged with gambling and theft. He was sentenced to 2 years in prison.
What goes around comes around.
They're pitiful too.
Pitiful people have something hateful about them. They were so cruel to Shushing back then. They've ended up like this. It's karma.
Shushing, does it hurt you?
No, they go their way, and I'll go mine. From now on, we have nothing to do with each other.
That's right. We'll live our own lives.
Mr. Jian, Miss Sue, Happy New Year.
Attorney Lin, you've worked hard this year.
It's my duty. Seeing your family so happy makes me happy too.
This year, I'm grateful to my mom. And my sister. And Sue Wan. Howren, and Attorney Lin too. Without you, I wouldn't be where I am today.
Silly child. Why say all that?
Uncle, here's to you. May you strike it rich in the new year.
So beautiful. Shushing. What are you thinking about?
A year ago, I was delivering gas cylinders in Longbo village. I made just a few bucks a day, lived in a leaking shack, and never knew where my next meal was coming from. Back then, I never imagined I'd be standing here one day. With you by my side.
That's how fate works. When it closes one door, it opens a window.
Yeah. That window. Is you.
Uncle, Auntie, come quick. The kite is flying so high.
No road in life is ever wasted. Every step counts. All that hardship. All those cold stares. All that humiliation. Became the steps that lifted me higher. I didn't let my father down. I didn't let sister's sacrifice be in vain. And I didn't let down the self who gritted through the storm. Now, I can finally say, this life was worth it.